Hi everyone, you join me on a very cold and icy morning in Normandy. Now as far as the work goes, I'm going to do something different today in the video. We've done quite a few with the flooring. Now let's go and change it up a gear. Just for now, I'm going to hold fire on the flooring because I've got to move some doors and stuff that's in the way directly behind you. What I plan to do today is work on this area here. Now I've got some beautiful stones that I've laid. None of this was here originally. So what I'm going to do is clear it off and basically I'm going to get it pointed up because in the coming videos I want to start working on the stairs, so that needs to be pointed up and ready to work on. Don't want to use too much water today because it's about freezing. It's warming up a little bit. Get this cleared off and we'll get pointing. Something a little bit different because after a while it does become a bit monotonous, doesn't it? Right, let's get this underway. I forgot about this. I'll show you this little stone a bit later, in case you're wondering. So now I'm just going to clean the face of the stone up, level wet down, get a mix going, and then do this top step first. And now you've got some idea what it looked like once I put a sealant on it. Okay, so we're all nicely moistened down. Now I've noticed that some of these stones evaporate water a lot quicker than others. This one here particularly holds the water. This one dries out really quick. So it's just interesting to see that different rocks have different sort of properties in them. Okay, we're going to get this filled up a little bit higher. Can't be done in one stage, so I've had to fill it up to this level previous. And then when I was coming closer to doing the stairs, I thought, right, okay, let's get this pointed up. And that's what we're going to do right now. Now the art of this is getting the consistency just right. So what I have here is this stone is considerably lower than this stone here. Now what I'm using is the depth of the lime to kind of split the difference. So create another line so it just tapers off into the stone. It can be tricky, but it is necessary. We've just got to build it up really, maybe with a little bit more lime. Don't forget we can feather it off with a paintbrush once it starts setting. It's a term that you'll hear me say a lot. You've got to kind of feather it off or split the difference between the two uneven surfaces, and this is one of those instances. Basically what I'm after doing is minimising the difference underfoot so that it feels a little bit nicer to walk on. Now this is not a job that you can rush into. It does take a bit of time and working out. You know, of course, if you was using flat level stones, it would be a much quicker and easier job. But a lot of these stones come out of the garden and around what was in the buildings. And I just thought it was a good nod to its history. At the same time, you have to weigh up the time in labour. But once it's done, it really will look authentic, and again you've got that little nod to its history. So I think it's worth taking the extra time to do this. You know, you can run a straight edge across the top afterwards to see what you're actually dealing with. I think we'll do that now. Yeah, there's a little bit of undulation there, but you know, we're limited on how much we can do. If it's safe to walk on underfoot, and I think there's somewhere there. Not as important, so close to the wall. You know, you do have a bit of a time limit on doing this. That's only due to the workability of the line. Just a little bit more here, I think. Okay, just that bit there, I'll go over it with the paintbrush. Let's try that paintbrush. Well, I found a paintbrush, let's see whether it's up to the job. A little bit wider than I would have liked. You just got to hit this at the right time. I want it textured as well. It's already, yep, it's starting to be less workable than the first bit. I mean, we've done most of the work with the trowel. It's just smooth it off a bit, you know, even though it's textured, just smooths the lines and forces it into all those little crevices. Oops. Now, there was a stone here that I picked up at Vide Grenier, and I see it and I thought, you know what, it's a little bit quirky, I think I'll use that, and it's just here. Can you see it? It's just got the number 12 inscribed in it. Whether that was maybe a house number or something more, I don't know, significant than that, but I see that and I thought, well, it goes with the overall theme, and why not? Number 12. So we're on to the next step now, literally. So we're making great progress. It's just going off just right, so I can work it about with a paintbrush now. I've got a bit more filling to do just there. How much better does that look? I've got to do another mix and start working across here. Let me way down to here. Done that little section. So yeah, it is looking really rather nice now. It's just a shame the weather wasn't so nice. The temperature really is dropping now. We've got icy cold rain. So I've just got a little bit of finishing off there to do, and I think I'll wrap this video up. I've got to sort some firewood out. Stay safe in this weather if you're having snow and ice, and I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. Do you prefer this or do you prefer the flooring videos? Be interested to know. Bye for now.